Alright guys, what's going on? This is another video from Mr. Woodsmoke Conversations. As you can see, I haven't really been on my property lately because the whole thing of my whole channel is Woodsmoke Conversations, and don't worry, I'll get back to that. I'll get back to everything getting back to their normal. You can't really be firing up old fire when it's dang near 101 degrees outside. So don't worry, we'll get back to on-site location, and we'll get things popping there. But until then, let's keep this thing rolling. So anyway, today we'll be talking about the subject of gold diggers, the succubus, vampires, whatever you want to call them. That's what today's topic is going to be about. So yesterday I did a video and I was talking about the black man and finances, how we are totally impotent when it comes to our finances. And so there was a certain sector of the video where I was talking about gold diggers, how they are responsible for the destruction of the black man. And the thing of it is that it's not just the gold diggers out there, because at the end of the day, the man is in control of how he wants to handle his business. You see what I'm saying? There's not one gold digger out there that has a gun to any man's head telling the man to blow their back out and give him a baby. There's not one gold digger that's doing that. So this video is clearly not to disparage just saying that it's just a one-way street. It's not a one-way street. It's more so on the man than it is on the woman. So I want to get that out there and clear it all up. So we do have to play our part in that. And so that is an aspect to it. But what I want to kind of shed light on today is how black men, we are suckers. We are led by our loins and we are led by our hormones than we are led by common sense. And that's one of the issues that I want to tackle today, because that's a huge issue that's going on in our community. First of all, I want to say that when a black man gets put in the system, that's not good. That's very detrimental, because it's a system that once you're locked in, you can't get out of it. You can't. I mean, let's say for instance you are 20 something years old and you get hit up in that system, you're locked in. No matter what your financial, how you doing? No matter what your financial situation is, you're locked in. They don't care about your financial situation. Oh, I'm struggling. They don't care about that. You're locked in. And that is not good at all. So I'm just going to give you a couple of steps to try to avoid that. Now, myself personally, I've never been on child support. Never. And I don't have any kids. But let me tell you, it's only by the grace of Jesus Christ that I haven't had kids. that I haven't been put in the system. I haven't been put on child support. Only by the grace of Jesus Christ that hasn't happened. Because Lord knows, yours truly was out there piping them down hard. You know what I'm saying? And there's no excuse that I shouldn't have got that. So it's only by God's grace that I avoided that pitfall. But every man don't have my story. And what leads to that is we as men, we're led by our hormones. And the thing of it is that women know that. Women know that. Some women are their sole purpose in life. The reason why they wake up in the morning, the reason why they breathe, the reason of their existence is to seduce and suck the financial life out of a man, among other things. You see what I'm saying? That's their sole purpose in life, is to do that. When I was in the Navy, these guys. Now, the good thing when I went to the Navy, I was young, dumb, you know the rest. But I had me a girlfriend. Like when I went to the Navy, I got stationed in Little Creek, and Little Creek, Virginia Beach. But the girl that I was dating at the time, she ended up getting accepted into Hampton University. So that was cool because I was in Virginia Beach, she was in Hampton. That was what's up. So in a way, that kept me from being reckless, because I already had a chick. So I wasn't out here just like trying to find some slut, you know what I'm saying? Because that's all they are. That's all you're looking for. Like when you're young like that, that's all you're looking for. You ain't really looking for nothing serious like that. You think you want something serious, but at the end of the day, all you want is them guts at the end of the day. That's it. So I had a girl, so that's what kept me out of a lot of trouble. So a lot of these guys in the Navy, when they get to their first duty station, of course, these guys are coming from all over the country. And then when they get to the duty station, they're young, and all they're looking for is, they're looking for something to, to pipe down. And so you have these women that when we would go out to sea, they would be lining up at the gate, literally lining up at the gate, waiting for our ship to pull back in. These women you ain't never seen before, they don't know nobody. They just know that the boat is going to come back in, the ship's going to come back in, and you got all these horny sailors ready to pipe something down. And guess what? Like clockwork, the sailors come off the ship, the girls out there waiting, they get piped down, and the next thing you know, you don't hear from the girl no more. Like, man, like Scott, what happened to this chick? Oh, I don't talk to her no more. Oh man, what happened? Man, this chick got pregnant. What? Yeah. Now she's good. She's good for the next 18 years. And see, in the military, ain't no, well, I'm not gonna work. I'm not gonna work for about a year and a half, and that way I'll be under the radar and I can work under the table. No, none of that. None of that. They know how to contact these women know how to contact your commanding officer tell them, hey, look, he got me pregnant. Here's the paperwork, da-da-da. Yep, put me on the forms. Next thing you know, they're going to garnish your wages. They're going to garnish your wages. So before you even can even try to like divvy it up and like, well, no, they come out before you even get your check. And the girl is good. She's good. She is good. She's good for 18 years. That was her hustle. Again, that was her hustle. So you got guys out there, and that's small time. You know, that's small time. And so that's a problem. And you know, a lot of us brothers, we are led big time, you know, by what's in our pants. That's what's leading us to a lot of our decisions. You know what I'm saying? It's like basically self-control, self-discipline. It's a curse word. It's a taboo because we don't have it. We don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Look at the culture. You know, WAP. The song WAP. You see what I'm saying? You know, Anaconda and all this kind of stuff like that. It shows what we're about. It shows, WAP. You know, so many hundreds of million views. Number one trending. You know, why is that? And of course, it's by it's by two black women. I mean, Cardi B, she's Hispanic. Their culture is dang near similar to ours. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that shows it just shows you our culture. Oh, I don't believe that. That ain't true. It is true. Look what's selling. Look what's selling. You know, you can have another rapper, another female rapper. She's talking about, and you can forget conscious rap, a conscious female rapper. She ain't making no money. If she got her clothes on, ain't nobody trying to hear that. You got way too many clothes on. You know what I'm saying? So it just shows you our culture and reality. There's a very thin veil, and it might not even be even a thin veil. It's just basically just a carbon copy of reality. It is, because that's what we like. That's what us black men, we like that. We like a nice, fine chick with a juicy booty, and she ain't even got to be fine. You know, as long as she got the aesthetics, we can work with that. Even if she looked like Terrell Owens in the face, we'll take it. Even if she looks like Lawrence Taylor in the face, we'll hit it. Even if she looks like Anthony Mason in the face, we'll pipe it down. You see what I'm saying? And it shows that the self-control, we have zero self-control. Zero. You see what I'm saying? So that just shows you right there that we have a serious problem with self-control. And then we get into these situations with these women, and of course we're gonna hit it. And next thing you know, they come up pregnant. You are now doomed financially. Doomed. Because the more you make, the more they're gonna take. So it's like, oh, I make good money. I ain't gotta worry about that. Oh, don't worry about that. They got you covered. Look at Dr. Dre. Oh man, Dr. Dre. He's the $1 billion man. Dr. Dre, he's the $1 billion man. Well, look at his wife. His wife wants $2 million a month. She says that she needed, what did she say she needed? She said she needed $10,000 for laundry services. $10,000 for laundry services. That's insane. $10 a month for laundry services. That's incorporated in the $2 million and some astronomical number of just insane stuff that she's asking. You see what I'm saying? So don't ever think that you can make enough money to satisfy these gold diggers. You can never make enough money. It was a news article a couple of years ago, and you can look it up on Google. But it was an oil tycoon. He was like I think he was worth like $6 billion. He was worth like $6 billion, and so he got a divorce. Wrong move. He got a divorce, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna be fair to my wife or whatever like that. And so to avoid going to court and stuff like that, he says, you know what? I'm gonna give you, a couple of the houses, and he gave her some other stuff, some land, some property, whatever like that. And then he says, okay, I'll also cut you a check. And he was giving her a little bit, like she'd be getting like a certain amount of money a year. And then he said, on top of all that, I'm gonna cut you a check for $970 million. $970 million. Look, you can look this up now. And then boom, I was like, wow, $970 million, and he paid off all her house. The houses were paid off, cars are paid off, and he's giving her property. He's going to give a little bit something every year. She made a video of herself tearing up the $970 million check because she said it wasn't enough. She said that she couldn't be sustained at $970 million. A couple of houses are paid for. She couldn't sustain her. Now I don't know whatever happened to that situation, but I was blown away that this woman tore up a $970 million check because she said that couldn't sustain her lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? So that just goes to show you, no matter how much you make, you cannot pay off a true gold digger. You can't do it. You can make $1 trillion. That's not enough. That's not enough because of the mindset of a woman. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, we are every day we're being actually groomed. And like, what do you mean by groomed? What I mean by that is, from the commercials that we see, from the rap videos that we see, whether they're a female rapper or a dude rapping, he got sluts in his video and stuff like that, all that, dancing around his car, dancing around, holding his money up to his head, side of his head like it's a cell phone, stuff like that. She got chicks dancing around, fat booties, all that kind of stuff like that. What I mean by grooming, they're actually showing you these images over and over and over again to make you think, wow, man, if I get all this money, I'll get all these women. And that's life. That's the way life is. If I get this, I can get the woman. You see what I'm saying? And then 9 times out of 10, you see these rappers, what's going on with them? Child support. Every last one of them. Future, he loaded with child support. All of them get hit up with child support. I can't even think of how many rappers are getting hit in the head with child support. You know what I'm saying? Child support. And that's killing these dudes. Killing these dudes. Look at just look at sports players. My God. Sean Kemp, 7 kids, child support. I think Sean Kemp said he lived in like a 1-bedroom apartment now. Warren Sapp, child support, several kids. It's just, it's like it's a never-ending saga. Michael Jordan. It goes on, and it ain't just black men. Paul McCartney. I mean, these guys are getting straight thrashed with child support. So, all I'm saying, guys, is that she might be fine. She might have a fatty back there, and she will have a fatty back there. And all we're gonna do is nut off in it and think that that's gonna be it. These women are smart. Y'all need to wise up. Busting one off on them is the worst thing you can do. As they say, 10 minutes of pleasure leads a lifetime of pain. And that's an understatement. 10 minutes of pleasure. And some guys, you ain't even hitting it for 10 minutes. You hitting it for like 3 minutes. If that. 3 minutes of pleasure leads a lifetime of pain. You see what I'm saying? So, all I'm saying, guys, is that be careful, man. And then, too, on the flip side, every day we get older, we mature more, right? Supposedly, that's how it's supposed to work. You're supposed to mature as you go older. You see what I'm saying? You're supposed to mature. So, what that means is that after you got finished having your fun, busting these chicks off, piping them down, having a good time, getting hit up with child support, guess what's going to happen later on down the line? Later on down the line, you're going to start to grow up and you're going to start to mature. And once you mature, you're going to realize that, you know what? Wow, that was stupid. That lifestyle was stupid. But guess what? When you're realizing that, you're still knee deep. You're still knee deep and balls deep in child support from the stupid mistakes you made in the past. That's an 18-year mistake. And God forbid if you got 2 kids. Jeez. You see what I'm saying? Now, you've wised up, you've matured, and now you want to find you a good one. You know what I'm saying? A hot one. You want to find you a hot one, a good one. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Now, she's going to see you as a liability, you know? And she's going to see you as a person that's problematic. Because now, instead of you coming to the table with just and the thing of it is that we already got issues just by yourself. Whatever your demons may be. Everybody got issues. So now you're going to be bringing your issues that you already have, plus now a baby mama, number one. Half of your bread is going to her, and majority of that money is going. Some of that money is going to the kid, but a lot of that money is going to her. To her nails. Getting her wig done, weave. If that's what you into, guys, whatever like that. Chicks with weaves or whatever, but weave, shoes, all that kind of stuff, toes, everything getting did. So now, number one, she got to deal with the baby mama. Number two, your finances are now, half of your bread is going to the old baby mama. And now you got to deal with, hopefully it's somewhat of a decent situation as far as, as far as your relationship with the ex. But 9 times out of 10, it's a little rocky. And especially it's rocky when you got another chick coming in. You know what I'm saying? Another chick coming in and you love her and all that kind of stuff like that. Some women, majority of women, they don't like that. They're very territorial. So now you might have an aggressive baby mama that you got to deal with. So now you got all 3 of them things to the table. Now, say you got a guy like me coming, stepping to him. Now, they talking to you, right? They're like, oh man, he's a good guy, but he's got, half of his bread is going to baby mama, and the baby mama, she got drama. But then you take a guy like me, And I'm not saying I'm not perfect. I'm just using this as an example. You got a guy like me pull up on the scene, and I don't have a baby mama. All my money is coming to me. You see what I'm saying? I don't have no external third party issues. So what I'm saying is that that's a problem. Who would you pick? You know what I'm saying? So now your value and your stock has dropped, all because you wanted to beat them guts loose one night after the club. You see what I'm saying? You've just basically destroyed so many other opportunities and options because you want to beat it up after the club. You see what I'm saying? So that's major. That is major. So what I'm saying to all you fellas out there, if that's what you want to do, because at the end of the day, some of y'all listen, man, he don't know what he's talking about. I'm good. I strap up. I strap up. Everybody strap up to a certain extent. Everybody strap up to a certain extent. I'm going to be honest with you. Ain't no man strapping up. Ain't no man strapping up all the time. Ain't no man doing that. Because when you laying there and she got that ground round laid up on you like that, and you done beat it up for the last couple hours, and you all out, or the magnums, and she laying up on you like that, acting like she sleep. Come on, fellas. She got it tooted up, like Boosie say. She got it tooted up, acting like she sleep. You know you ain't strapping up. You know you ain't strapping up, especially if you've been hitting it for a couple of weeks or whatever like that. She got it tooted up, acting like she sleep. You gonna bust it down, yeah. And so, don't sit up here and say that. Well, I ain't listening to him because I'm not gonna listen to him because I'm always strapped up. I ain't gotta worry about that. No, if that's the case, then nobody would have kids running around here. So somebody lying. Everybody's in their strapping up. But all these kids and all these child supports are off the chain. All these courts are filled with child support. But everybody's in there strapping up. So somebody lying. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is that, guys, be careful what you're doing. Know what you're doing. Knowing that, and that's the thing. That's why God put marriage. That's why God ordained marriage is a sacred union between a man and a woman. And y'all looking, oh Lord, here you go, the whole God thing. That's why. Oh, well, Dr. Dre was, well, you can look at certain situations like that. Yeah, you can look at that. But what I'm saying is that if you do things the right way, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna have those issues. But I can guarantee you, when you busting it down like that after the club, that's pretty much a dang near 100% that is gonna go down like that. I'm gonna repeat that. 9 times out of 10, if you get married, you may have a situation where the whole child support thing, that's, there's not a perfect marriage, there's not a perfect divorce. But I can guarantee you, 99.9%, if you beating it up at the club and y'all have an issue and y'all go your separate ways, 99% you will get hit with them papers. Hard body. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm saying, guys, is that just be careful on what you do. Be careful on how you be very mindful before you have sex with a woman, or before you even think about doing that. Pray about it. I know some of you guys probably ain't gonna do that, but you need to pray about it. God, should I do this? I guarantee he'll tell you no every single time. He'll tell you no every single time. God, this girl got it tooted up on me. She got it tooted up hard on me. Should I do it? He'll tell you no every single time. You see what I'm saying? And nobody wants to listen to that because it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. What feels good is blowing out. That's what feels good. But just remember, just because it feels good, that doesn't mean it's not deadly. All right, guys. Thank you for your time. Subscribe.